I'm freaking out, y'all. I'm freaking out. I have a market in 9 days and I have maybe 53 items. Hello and welcome to my channel. Hi, if you are new, I am Anna from Miss A Crochet. I am a crochet addict with a small business selling crochet plushies and crochet patterns. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, how are you? Welcome back. If you are a new viewer or if you haven't subscribed yet, you should definitely subscribe down below because I post everything about crochet, crochet with me's, crochet markets, and today I'm going to be showing you how I bulk crochet for an upcoming market. I'm so stupid. It's not called bulk making or mass producing. It's called batch making. Bulk making and mass producing aren't right because to me that's something like corporations do. It's called batch making. So every time that I say bulk making or mass producing, I mean batch making. Just think of it as batch making because I can't go back and refilm all this stuff over the last couple of days. I really should have already been bulk crocheting things, but I haven't been because I've been distracted. If you haven't watched my last video, I was essentially like running all over the place, chicken with its head cut off, doing a million things at once, not completing really any task, just hopping around like a rabid rabbit. I need to talk about what I'm going to be bulk making. I have a list of things that I want to crochet for this next market. But first, we have a special message. One thing that is really exciting is this awesome new jewelry that I got. This new jewelry I got is from Luisa. I got their medium pebble necklace in gold. I think this is the perfect stacking necklace. I already have this silver permanent necklace. It ain't coming off. You guys probably knew that because I said it was permanent. Anyways, I've been super into mixing metals since I got my septum done in Costa Rica. I already had a ton of gold earrings, so I was like, this is my time to shine. I'm going to start mixing metals with the help of Luisa. This is their gold hoop. I've been wanting a bigger gold hoop and have like an everyday gold hoop. I also have their Frida pearl earrings. I also have their mixed metal Asher earring in my third lobe. They got the silver and gold. I bought these ones about a month ago and I've been wearing them on and off. I absolutely love the look of the mixed gold. I feel like it just kind of brings together the silver gold, silver, lots of gold. I'm also wearing their Amara black ring or black and gold ring. They also have a white version, but I think the black just kind of goes with the vibe. And the vibe today is a ripped up queen shirt. If you are interested in any of the jewelry, the ring, necklace, any of the earrings that I've got, do use the link that I have down below. It'll take you right to their website. All of this jewelry is super high quality. It hasn't tarnished at all, and I wear a lot of these when I'm swimming, taking the shower, or jumping in waterfalls in Costa Rica. At the top of my list, turtles. I brought 8 turtles to my last market on July 13th and I sold all 8 of them. So for this market, I want to bring 10 turtles, I think. Currently, I do have 8 made. This is like the only thing that I actually have been bulk making just because I had a lot of shells left behind from my January market, and it is super easy for me to just sit and bring with the crochet and crochet their fins because I have the pattern memorized, so why not? I have 8. This is a turtle I finished yesterday. A different one I made this past weekend. This one I made on a live on Friday night and it was named Rosemary. This is one that I made Friday during the day that I finished on the live and was kindly named Kiwi. We got a new color combo. I think I finished this one on Thursday. last week. I don't know. And we got this guy. I think this is another new color combo. I think the last time I used this yarn to make a turtle, I used the variegated for the shell and I did cream head and body. And we have this one, which was inspired by a pattern test that I did for Crochet by Kelsey, where I crocheted a different pattern turtle, but I used these colors, so I just used up the extra yarn to make this one. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I forgot one. 8 turtles that I have market prepped. I still need to make 2 more, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that today because I think I actually have the mental capacity to crochet other things on this list instead of mindlessly crocheting turtles. We'll find out about tomorrow though, because tonight I have a performance and that usually wipes me out. Up next on my list of things that I would like to market prep are a lot more cats. I don't have an actual number of cats because I think I'm running out of the colors that I use to make cats, though I did buy a skein of some like variegated black because people really wanted black cats. So I want to make some more cats. Want to make groovy flowers in white, dark pink, teal, blue, one of like a red or a burnt orange, sparkle teal and dark blue, sparkle pink, and dark sparkle pink. So I would like to bring 8 groovy flowers. Last market I brought 5 and I sold 4. So they were a big hit and I think they look super cute when they're all together. It looks like a bouquet of flowers. I'm hoping that that does well. I also wanted to bring some mushy pops. I had a bunch of mushy pop tops that I had made in January that I haven't touched since. So yesterday I went live and finished crocheting them. So I finished red, pink, rose, 2 teal, and 2 burgundy. I will probably be making these 2 keychains. I'll probably be making these 4 keychains and leaving these 2 without. I'm not sure. I have to look and see how many keychains and how many ones without keychains I have left at the moment and determine that, because I think the keychains sell better than the just basic one because it's supposed to be a silent fidget, so you can bring it around anywhere if you have the keychain for it. So I think that's what I'm going to do for those. I have these ones already made. I might make more. I definitely want to be using up a lot of this velvet yarn. I want it to just kind of be done. I don't buy any more. I'm sick of it. More projects that would use this yarn are my baby whales. I want to do 3 light blue, 3 dark blue, a purple, a light purple, and a teal. So a total of 9 baby whales. I want to make 3 axolotls, burnt orange, blue, pink, and then a baby axolotl, burnt orange, blue, and pink to match. So a total of 6 axolotls. Chicks, I brought 6 chicks to my last market and I was left with 1 yellow one. So I want to restock the white ones and just make 3 white ones. Maybe I'll make more depending on how quickly I can make them. I'm pretty sure they're really fast. I'd made all 6 of the ones I'd brought with to my previous market in one sitting. So maybe I could market prep more of that, but right now I just have 3 written. I forgot about that. I'm going to bring a total of 6 swinging pets. I'm going to do 2 frogs, 2 chicks, and 2 mallards. The mallards use this teal. I'm trying to decide what I want to do at the moment. I'm going to try and save some of my mindless crochet projects and market prepping things for later. But right now I actually have the mental capacity to crochet something complicated. So let's look at yarn. Oh, I also have a pattern test I need to do. I'm having a dilemma and I think I might be changing what color axolotl I make. I think I'm going to do a white one with pink gills and pink. Do I have pink? I could definitely do teal as well. I could do gray and have it be like a real life axolotl color. I just don't know how well that would be received. This isn't really actually that big of like a bulk making thing. There are some other things though that are more bulk making that I do in a specific way. This is just me crocheting 3 of the same things one right after another, which I guess is kind of bulk making it because you don't have to really think about the pattern by the time you get to the second and third one. Okay, this is how far I've gotten on the axolotl, but I'm actually going to pause, which I usually don't for when I'm making these guys, but I'm going to because I want to try and figure out how to make the head better. I had some issues, I had extra stitches, so I'm going to pause and make a second head. Mabel has now joined me in this room and she's already leaving. Love it. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. His head, just something's not right. Well, for one thing, his eye's not right because the stitch count wasn't right, so whatever. That's what I'm gonna do. I have returned and I have found a solution. I think this was way easier to do than this one. I think I was just making my life difficult. I was doing these fins with the front loop only so then I could crochet in the back loop, and it was just too much work. I figured out how to do it with this. I lost a stitch when I had done the row after the fins, but that was my bad. I rewrote the instructions because there aren't any color changing instructions really, or the color changing instructions aren't very good with this pattern. I had DM'd her and it said like my message wouldn't go through. How are people gonna ask you questions about your pattern? Whatever. That was like a year ago or something. So I rewrote out the instructions for what I did with this guy, and I think it is going to make my life better. Again, his eye I think is one stitch too low, which is upsetting, and it's the exact same eye on this one that is one stitch too low, but maybe when I add stuffing, I can just kind of shift it around. Right now it is almost, it's literally 4, it's 3:59. I have to leave my house at 6:30, so I have some more axolotls to do. I honestly might make the head for the third one now that I have this figured out and just confirm this, and then the rest of them is super easy to do. I'm really glad that I didn't do the rust red, although I think it would be cute. Maybe I'll do that for a fall. I think these two are going to be really cute, and then once I add the white and pink, I think it'll be a whole thing. I don't have many other axolotl-y colors. I had done a yellow one with that, but that's the only yellow that I have left of that, and that's definitely not enough. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep crocheting axolotls though. Today is July 25th. Last night I started and then went to a performance and then finished. Well, not really finished, but I finished the body of a pink axolotl using, what is this called? Sweet Snuggles. Sweet Snuggles? Chenille Holmes Slim Sweet Snuggles. Anyways, he just needs his tail fin, which I will do once I finish all the other axolotls. I will do all their tail fins because that is how I bulk make things. So now I'm working on a Bernat blue, Bernat teal, Bernat white and pink, which I was gonna say, this guy's really small. He doesn't have stuffing in him. That is why he is so small. But I'm working on this guy. I've already gone off of, let me show you my hands. I have already gotten off track with market prepping because I was only gonna do 3 big axolotls and 3 baby axolotls. And then yesterday I saw that I had an entire skein of this light pink still, along with what I already have up there. So I decided to use this yarn and make one. So now I'm actually gonna have 4, it was a piece of fussy, 4 big axolotls, or this one's gonna be kind of medium because it's a smaller yarn and I used a smaller hook. But I'm going to have 4 axolotls, or 8 really, instead of 6. There goes my like pre-written plan of what I was going to do. I was just having a really good time with these guys and I figured out the pattern. I rewrote the pattern so it's all just on one page and it's easier for me. I don't need a lot of pictures to make these guys anyways because I figured out what I was doing wrong with the heads. I mean, this guy's head is fine. I think I put his eye on a little crooked. But I'm figuring out what to do with the other ones. I'm just like forcing my hook into the gills. Before I was trying to do front loop only for the gills, and then I would crochet in the back loop only, but that just became really difficult with the color changes. So now I'm just saying screw it, and I am crocheting however many stitches I need, which I counted and I made sure. So if I don't have the right amount of stitches, I know. Also, it's really easy just to like shift things or not add an increase or add a little small decrease wherever I need to add one. So it's not that big of a deal if I can't get all of the stitches to be perfect, or if I can't get all the stitches into the gills that I need. I have today probably until like 5:20 to crochet, because then I'm going out to dinner with my family who is coming to see My Fair Lady. This Thursday is going to be my third to last performance of it, which is exciting but also kind of sad. It was kind of weird coming back and doing it last night after having 2 days off. I feel like I forgot everything, but then immediately everything just came back to me. So it was a good show. We didn't have as many tech issues as we've had before. Hi. It has been a hot minute since I've checked in with you. Maybe like 3 or 4 days. Today is Sunday, July 28th. And I'm just going to go over and share with you what I've been market prepping and how I've been market prepping it. I apologize, I was not filming myself market prepping this. This was my final weekend of My Fair Lady performances, so it's been chaotic. But I have finished a white and pink axolotl, a teal and darker teal axolotl, a blue and dark blue, and a Sweet Snuggles pink and darker hot pink axolotl. What I did to bulk make these guys is I crocheted their heads, and I crocheted up to round, what was it, 11. So that was the round where you do their first feet, and then I would stop. Then I made this one up to round 11, stopped. Then I made, I'm telling you them out of order, but I did 11 rounds, done. 11 rounds, done. Then, when I did all that, I just completed the rest of the body, did all the stuffing. I did not do the tail. I then moved on and did the remaining, 20 rounds? Stuffing, everything, eyes, whatever. 20 rounds to the end. 20 rounds to the end, and then once I had all of them stuffed, I then went back and crocheted on their little fins. So I crocheted on this fin, buried the yarn, whatever, this fin, this fin, and this fin, and then they were really done. And then I moved on to mass producing baby ones. So with these ones, I crocheted the first 10 rows, and then I stopped. The 10 rows from the head to the, I think the arm, the first arm. Again, head to the first arm. Head to the first arm. This morning, I added stuffing, and I finished the remaining 8 rows. Stuffed 8 rows, added stuffing 8 rows, added stuffing 8 rows, and now I have to crochet on their spikes, which I'm going to do with you right now, except I was gonna say I lost the yarn that I used, so I have my dark blue, dark teal, and hot pink to crochet on, and that's kind of how I go about bulk making things. This isn't really bulk making. I've only made 4 big axolotls and 4 little ones, but it is different than completing a whole one and then moving on to the next one. I think it's way faster, and it just felt faster when crocheting because I already knew what I needed to do. So it felt more accomplishing to have 4 done instead of 1 and then having to move on. I think it makes things easier for your brain. You know, I struggled with the head on one of the big ones, so then when I did the other one, I tried to problem solve that, and then I tested out the different problem solving solutions so I wouldn't forget them, and then I could write it down. So I think doing a method like that really helps. There are some projects that I do crochet that just aren't really like mass producible, and I use the word mass produce very lightly because obviously these are all handmade still, so it's not really mass producing, but it is sort of like production lining almost, where, you know, I'm preparing all the parts and then I'm taking the time to then assemble them at the end, or to then do the final touches at the end instead of completing one project and moving on to the other. So, I mean, I definitely don't really think of this as mass producing, or like really, it's not really bulk making, because I mean, I'm only one person. I can't really crochet in bulk ever. I don't really know any other words to describe it, so this is what we're going with. This is what we're going with. I don't know what happened to my voice right there, or my pronunciation. Something funky happened. But right now, I am just crocheting on this guy's fin. I did modify this pattern, of course. How many times can I say that? They have you chain this fin and sew it on. I crochet it on. I use Sweet Snuggles a lot for these axolotls, and sewing with Sweet Snuggles is just like not an option. So I learned how to crochet it on, and frankly, it's way quicker and it looks fine. So this is now one done. I'm going to be completing 3 more, and that's 4 items that I'm already just adding into my inventory, which is really exciting. I think after this, I'm going to start crocheting the petals for Groovy Flowers. Those sold really well. I'm going to do that so I can show you guys more in depth how I actually bulk make, instead of just me explaining it after having already done it. I'm sorry, it's been really crazy here, and I'm really excited though to be done with my Fair Lady, but I'm also kind of sad because it was a really fun experience. It ended on a very good note, so that's all that matters, I guess. I'm kidding. No, I had a really good time. I cut this yarn so long, it's not even funny. It's also super, super hot out today, and I tried swimming yesterday after our performance at like 7, and the water was just warm. So I think the water might be warm today too, but it might be better because it's actually sunny, whereas yesterday it wasn't that sunny and I wasn't that hot to go swimming. We shall see what happens. The second axolotl is complete. We got 2 more. Hi, I've changed locations because I love sitting at my counter, and right now I'm going to crochet 1 petal of the Groovy Flower pattern by Raven Jedco, and I'm going to weigh it, and I'm going to see if I have enough to make a total of 5 petals using this yarn. I do have another skein of this, but like for this yarn and for like the other yarns that I have that I don't know if I have enough of, I think making 1, weighing it will really help me. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Usually I am not this smart and I will just kind of play yarn chicken, but because I'm doing this video, I want to be kind of smart, I guess. I'm trying to find the pattern, which apparently is really difficult for me to find. I'm going to crochet this using my J Baby Designs Smiley Face stitch marker. These are the Groovy Flowers. I feel like they just kind of remind me of smiley faces, hippie. Oh, I think the stitch marker will be perfect. I also probably don't really need a stitch marker, but we'll find out. I want to make sure this one, the first one that I'm making that I'm going to weigh, is correct. The other ones, It's fine. It's handmade. It's fine. Also, this yarn I feel like perfectly matches, not perfectly, but it totally matches our house. Yes, that is the leopard print wall that I drew and painted. You're welcome, Mom. She was originally going to do it as a wallpaper, but to do one wall, and we have a really big window on that wall, it was going to cost like $450, and I told her I could just do it myself, and I freehanded it. That is my pride and joy. I love it. It looks so cool. I feel like not very many people have leopard print walls, and we do. Speaking of something that I have, I just went and picked up my new banner for my market that is going to be this Saturday, and it looks so good. The colors came out so bright. The QR code works, which is probably like the most important part, and it just looks amazing. I cannot wait to show you guys. I think I am going to have to do a mock setup for this upcoming market because I got a bunch of new crates and because I need to figure out how the heck I'm going to hang up that sign. I'm talking really fast because I just saw my dad pull into the house, and I think it's cringe to film in front of people, and also the dogs will probably start barking, but that's new. That's something fun and exciting, and my face is somehow breaking out right here, and I don't really know what I did. I think I actually scratched it, which is just great. Okay. My market is Saturday. It's Monday. Yesterday, I was a good person. Kind of. And I made some things. Well, you'll find out. So, first off, where did you go? Come on. I know I had you. Where the frick are you? Oh, for Pete's sake. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to find things. Okay. I made 5 teal petals. Then I made 5 pastel rainbow petals. Then I made 5 Bernat Sparkle coral petals. I also made 5 Bernat Sparkle cream or white petals. Then, while I was watching Ponyo for the first time, 10 out of 10, I made 3 Pokeballs. So at first I crocheted this one first, didn't love the pattern, made my adjustments and made these 2. Then I made this one's orb first, didn't like it, tried a different version, didn't like it, did the one that was actually as written because I just am stupid and I don't try as written first, and I made it and I like it. So I made these 3 using my like bulk making method. Again, I made the ball first for all 3, and then I made all 3 of these, like the button thing that like opens the capsule. And then I was feeling really motivated, and there had been some really cute free Pokemon patterns that I'd seen, but they were kind of big and I didn't have the right colors, and they didn't have Bulbasaur. So I found a different free Bulbasaur pattern, and I just finished crocheting its head today. It's actually sitting on my counter. It's literally just like an unstuffed bowl. It looks like this but bigger with velvet yarn, so you're not really missing much. This is what I've been like bulk making, doing the petals. I did say I would not need to go to the yarn store to get my yarn for this market because I have plenty of yarn. Lies. I lied. I used the last of my green yarn to make this turtle, and I did not save it to make the legs of my groovy flowers. So I need to go to the yarn store today and get this green by Big Twist. And I also need to get gray so I can finish my gray Totoro, because that guy used up the last of my gray, and then I lost Yicken, yarn chicken. I call it Yicken, people call it yarn chicken, whatever. So that is what I've been up to. I think I will be using this dark green to crochet some of the flower feet and arms. I believe I did dark green with the teal, and I think maybe I will do dark green with the white. Hold on, let me go through my photos and look and see what I've done before. Yes, okay, I did do dark green with the teal and the white, and I did do dark green with the dark pink, but I haven't crocheted the petals for that yet. Here, I think I might crochet more petals and save the Bulbasaur that I've been making. I give up. And save the Bulbasaur that I've been making for like when I just need something fun, because I think it would be really cute to have these as keychains because they're small, and then have like a Bulbasaur, a Pikachu, and then I do have the right blue and brown and white to make Squirtle. So I think I'm going to try and make Squirtle and Bulbasaur. I really want to do a Pikachu because Pikachu is so iconic. They're not on my list of things to make, but they're what I've been working on, so fun. I don't know if I want to make more Pokeballs. I think I do, just because I want to figure out how to make them. I think I like this ball that I did, that I changed from this one, but I like the original button, which I was stupid and did last because I thought it was going to look bad. Like, the ball looked bad, but I was wrong. I also might try and make some more sheep, maybe a black sheep to go with this one. This was a pattern test for Web and Thread. I don't know. I also got some new patterns from Raven Jade Co. I got her cow and horse, which are super, super cute. I want to try and do more farm things, but it's Monday and the market's Saturday, so wish me luck. I'm so stupid. Also, look at how empty. There was somebody else who does a lot of batch making, and I was like, what does she call it? So I scrolled through her reels because I know she said it somewhere. It's called batch making, so I'm gonna be calling it batch making because that's the actual right way to say it. Okay, I just crocheted one petal with my dark pink and my hands already kill, so I think we are going to switch it up and crochet with more velvet yarn because I definitely need to make more whales. I don't know, it's really nice out. It's 79 right now, and I went swimming yesterday for a little bit, but I might sit on the deck and crochet. I definitely am going to write down this pattern so I don't have to bring my iPad out with me because I hate doing that. I think it's annoying and it's just a hassle. So I'm going to write this down. This whale pattern that I like to use is a free pattern from All From Jade. She does so many free patterns. This is one of the ones that I use the most. I got it written on the Grand Casino note card that I stole. But here we go. When I make these, I just do row 1 through 5, and then I cut the yarn and then I do row 6 through 8 later. Again, batch making. Hi, hello, how are you? I just moved everything. I'm also in my swimsuit because I was crocheting outside. And now the backpack I have you leaning on has everything I wanted to show you in it, so I'm gonna move you again. I'm so sorry. I've been crocheting on our deck. I haven't even gone swimming yet. It's just super nice out. I crocheted the top part of a purple baby whale, teal or mint baby whale, pink baby whale, dark blue baby whale, light blue baby whale, and then I'm working on another light blue baby whale, and then I'm working on another baby teal one, which I think I'm gonna finish when I'm sitting right here. The thing with batch making for me is you need a lot of stitch markers. So I have a stitch marker where I'm supposed to change colors in the next stitch. So I really needed 7 stitch markers to complete all 7 of the top of these whales. And then I'm definitely going to need more because the next thing I'm going to batch make, not bulk make, are my crabs, of which the pattern is nowhere to be found. I'm going to flip to the next page of my Grand Casino Mille Lacs note card and write down my crab pattern so I can go back out and crochet outside some more. Hi, how are ya? Today is Tuesday the 30th, and I'm gonna show you what I crocheted yesterday. Even though I'm pretty sure I kind of showed you what I crocheted, but alas, I'm gonna show you what I crocheted today and what I crocheted this morning. I was batch making, not turtle, whale tops. I made 7 whale tops, and then last night I finished 7 whale bottoms. So I have, well, I'll show you it in better order. Teal, navy blue, pink, light purple, dark purple, 2 light blues. I also then finished 2 red crabs. So I think I'm going to be turning all of these into keychains because I think the keychains just sell better. The crabs I'm not going to. That would make me have a total of $83 in inventory that I made just yesterday. Today, I crocheted him. A blue crab. And that's it. It's already almost 12. I woke up at 9. So that's exciting. I also made a sale. Somebody who won my crochet kit giveaway wanted to purchase the blue-footed booby and Oreo chicken. They sent me the PayPal for $26. This guy's 10, this guy's 16. And so that leaves me with 2 less things to bring to this market, but guaranteed sale to somebody who watches my YouTube channel. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Oh, I went yarn shopping yesterday. I'm going to show you what I got yesterday. I had told myself that I wasn't going to buy any more yarn in preparation for this market. I lied. I need green for my flower feet. I think green, this pastel green, will look super good with this. I then really wanted to make a purple flower, but I didn't know if I had enough to do the all 5 petals. I should have weighed 1 petal and done the math to see if I have enough. I think I do have enough, but if I use that up, I wouldn't have any other purple, so I got purple. This is Bernat Baby in Baby Lilac. I've never seen this in stock at the Joann's that I love going to, so I was really excited to see this, and I think it's just a really good purple for Halloween. I then got gray to finish my Totoro that I left on the counter and forgot to bring with, but it's the same texture as the Totoro. This is dark gray, Bernat dark gray. I'm very excited to finish that guy, get some pictures for the pattern listing. Pattern testers have the pattern in their hands. 2 have finished. My one friend who I kind of begged to pattern test, other Anna, has already made 2. She made one with Bernat velvet, it kind of looks like, and acrylic, and I want to make some more as well. I also got ivory tweed because the ivory tweed chickens, the 2 that I brought to my last market, like, sold. Those were the chickens that sold. Like, those were the only chicken colors that sold out, so I got this so I can make more chickens, even though I wasn't going to make more chickens for this market. I got it. Again, it was on sale, so how could I not? I also got this beautiful brown from Big Twist. I don't know its name. This is cardamom. I love this brown. I use it for chickens. It's what I use to make my sloth that I made after I got back from my trip from Costa Rica. I got a little friend. It's a shrimp. His name is Chester the shrimp. I'm a sucker for crustaceans. Even though he's small, Chester is a strong shrimp. He works as a stagehand and helps set up many Malo shows, even though it's hard work, Chester loves traveling and exploring interesting places he visits on tours. And that's what I got. I think today might be a flower day. I've been kind of dying to go live again, which is surprising because usually after I go live, I'm like dead tired. But I've been wanting to. I hope today that my hands will be okay to work with old Bernat. I've been trying to use a lot of my old Bernat formula stuff just to get it out of here, but it hurts my hands a lot more, so I don't know. We'll find out. The feet for the flowers is definitely old Bernat or Big Twist, which also just hurts my hands in general. They need to get done, so I think that is what I shall do. You thought this was gonna be a batch making video? That's it. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Well, I know what I'm doing wrong. If I was truly batch making, I would have done many, many legs and many, many arms. But I wanted to make sure that I was pricing this guy fairly and accurately. So I decided to actually like finish him, and I weighed the yellow, assembled it, made the arms and legs, timed myself, weighed them, realized that the formula I was using to calculate my prices was in ounces, and now I'm measuring things in grams because I got a new scale. So I had to fix that in my Google Sheet, and I am pricing this guy very, very accurately. At my last market, I sold them for $30. They are worth $30.25. So 25 cents, 25 cents. 25 cents. I was right. I did a great job at pricing. And now I'm actually bulk making arms and legs, and I'm dying. My hands hurt. I don't know what to do because the dark green that I have is all in old Bernat. After weighing and doing all the math, I discovered I don't have enough of this yellow left to complete another flower, so I'm gonna have to start using a different yellow, which is a little bit scary because I do really like this yellow. The color wise, not texture wise. This is Hobby Lobby, but I think it will all be okay. I still have the teal, pastel, and red petals that are done. I did start making dark pink petals, and I have 3 or 4 of those done. But I think all of those pretty much go with the darker yarn, except for the pastel ones. Maybe if I do the lighter yarn for the coral or red, it won't look as Christmassy. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just so impressed with myself that I was actually able to guess the price of these flowers based off of my turtles so accurately. I was 25 cents off. 25 cents. And again, that could literally just be, you know, how much did I cut when I like cut all these pieces, and how much yarn did I end up like not using. Like 25 cents isn't that much. So I'm so impressed with myself, and I have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna go. What's happening? Oh, hi. Today is Wednesday the 31st. Yesterday I lost what I was working on. And yesterday I finished crocheting / assembling 2 flowers. And I then crocheted and assembled this guy, of which I sewed the arms on this morning. And then I also assembled this guy this morning. Everything was crocheted from last night. I just had to do, well, I had to do the face, which is the assembly. So I was pretty productive yesterday. I was in a funk. I'm in a funk right now. I hate everything and I don't want to do anything, and I don't know what I want to crochet. I made a Pikachu head for a keychain. Yay. The immediate frown. I then made 3 mallards that will be transformed into swinging ones. I made this one on live. I made this chick on live. And then I made this the Mandrake on live, but I wasn't even talking about him. I don't know why I was talking about live. But anyways, these are going to be turned into swinging pets, friends, whatever. So is this chick. But I made these today. I just finished crocheting this guy on live, and now I don't really know what to do. My hands were hurting from using this yarn, so I switched this yarn, and now I don't really know what to crochet. I do have this Bulbasaur that I had started, who remains unfinished. I'm in a mood because all I've been doing is crocheting, and I went from all I was doing was music, so I don't really know. I'm just not feeling it right now. Womp womp womp. Okay, hi. I feel like I have hardly checked in with you at all, and I apologize for that. Yesterday was pretty productive. I think I showed you guys these finished ones. I think. I finished those in the morning. I'm trying to think of other things. I think today might be a cat day, but we're going to get started with a duck or a chick because that is what I have here, and it's kind of what I want to do. With these guys, I don't really have a specific process for like batch making. I just made one, made the next one, made the next one, and made another one. So then by the time I got to this one, I pretty much had the pattern memorized, except for the row that I have to add the wings on. I just didn't remember how many stitches I needed before I did the wing, but I could get through it pretty quickly. I also did not work on their, what's it called? I didn't leave a yarn tail to sew them into the swings. Well, maybe they're just gonna be mallards. This one's arms though are not lined up. This is the first one that I made, and for the other ones I had to shift the arms. Sorry, my dogs are being annoying for some reason. And their arms look better on these ones. I mean, this one's like maybe a stitch off, but not as bad as this one. So shoot, maybe I just have little birds and I don't have birds on a swing because I messed up. Curses. I don't know. I can't believe I forgot. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It'll be fine. I know this was all kind of just supposed to be about batch making. I'm in the mood to talk, so we're gonna have a talk. A part of me really, really wants to do a mock setup, but I have all the stuff in this room. It stormed yesterday and it looks like it's going to storm today. And this is the farthest room. Yeah, this is the farthest room from like our front door. And if I were to do it, I would want to do it in the backyard so I wouldn't get people's houses in the background. I just don't want to carry it all. I think I really do need to do this because I have now 5 new display things, and I still have to make this. There's definitely stuff that I need to condense. I've condensed it down a lot. There's a lot of display things that I have here, and I don't think it's going to fit in our car. I also need to get some rope or bungee cords. I'm looking at it to put up my sign because I got a banner and it's amazing. I got it from a local guy. Super, super cool. I want to go and get some t-shirts made by him. Oh, that was my elbow crashing into this desk. I want to get some t-shirts made by him and maybe some long sleeves, because I know I want a long sleeve, my mom wants a long sleeve, my friend Macy wants a crew neck sweatshirt. I want that too. But I also just want like some t-shirts that have my actual Miss A Crochet on the front instead of the like joking t-shirt that I usually always wear, and then that has Miss A Crochet on the back. I think it'd be cute maybe to have Miss A Crochet like a little patch thing and then the full thing on the back or something. Or if I did like a long sleeve, I would want like something on the arm. I don't know. But he was really cool, and he was like, if you ever need help with business cards or anything, and I think I saw on his website he does shirts too. So he lives like 8 minutes from my house, and I don't know how I didn't get a banner done sooner, because he was awesome and it was done really quick. He was like, I'm sorry this took so long. I'm like, dude, you got it done. I went and picked it up on Sunday and I didn't need it until next Saturday. Like, you're good, bro. Like, this is great. I'm super excited. And the colors are perfect. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. But I need to figure out how to do that. So I think it would be smart to do the mock setup. But the weather is so gross. I'm going to look at my watch. Yeah, it's supposed to rain at 1. And then it's cloudy the rest of the day, which is fine. Why is there an unread text message? Oh, there were other things I was thinking of telling you. Look at my sweater. Isn't it cute? I stole it from my mom. Well, my mom gave it to me. It's from Torrid. I used to work at Torrid, and I think she got it when I had my employee discount. And then I'm wearing my Ana Luisa earrings that I've been wearing like since I started this video, I swear, a week ago. And I showered with them last night, and they're still perfect. Though I do feel like wearing green and then having my hair like this just gives Fiona from Shrek. And I don't know if that's the vibe. Though she is kind of BA. Almost done with this chick. I mean, it's been 20 minutes. I like this one because it's no color changes. But the mallards, to me, are so much better. And I know I say I hate this yarn. And I do. But when it's no-sew, damn it, Janet, I love this yarn. I have a lot, well, I don't have that much left. I have a dark pink, the variegated, which I have a lot of the variegated because I have a whole nother one. I have a whole other skein of light pink that I use for the axolotls. I have orange right there, mint and teal, and I just got this. And then I have their brown in like this texture, and then I have the brown in the thicker texture. I don't know. I feel like I might need to get more because I like making the cats out of it. I think the cats with Bernat would be too big. And again, the cats are no-sew as well. I went live yesterday and it was kind of a flop. I think I went live at a really bad time. I went live at like 5, probably when like everybody and their moms are eating dinner. I like to go live, but I also need to have people in the live to make it fun because I run out of things to talk about very quickly. I was like talking about the Olympics. I was talking about Harry Potter because I crocheted the mandrake. I don't know. It was a whole thing. I feel like people were like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? She looks and sounds miserable. And by the end of it, I kind of was. I was also just going live. Even like right now filming, it's a lot. Obviously, I am more energetic now because like the camera's on compared to what I would be if I was just crocheting in solitude. It helps when there are people there because then they kind of hype you up. Whereas if it's a bad time, you know, a Thursday or no, a Wednesday, like 5 p.m. Not many people roll in and like keep the chat going and stuff like that. How do you do? How do you do? That just came from me. Not came from me. I mean, it just kind of came out of me, but it came from, it came from My Fair Lady, one of my favorite scenes where they just go back and forth going, how do you do? How do you do? Lady Eliza? I don't remember their names. How do you do? How do you do? Anyways, today is August 2nd. tomorrow is my market, and I am here to show you what I've been batch crocheting, although it doesn't feel like very much. So yesterday I finished this cat. Crocheted him, finished him, did not batch make him. So then I was like, okay, let's batch make these cats, because sometimes I just have to make one and then it will remind me how I made them and it'll make everything way easier, because I've had issues with this cat pattern because there's a lot of every single crochet in the same stitch and like easy things that I just totally mess up. But I think he looks great. I made this cat. I also made this cat, and then I just finished, but I made a majority of this cat last night. I'm hopping on here to pretty much say my goodbyes before I start filming for the market that's tomorrow and documenting all the stuff I have to do for that. Yay. That is going to be the end of this batch making vlog, or it's not even like tips and tricks, it's just how I do it. And again, I just crochet the base, or like what can be crocheted and left unstuffed at the moment, and I just do that over and over and over again. And then, you know, probably when I hop off of this, I'm going to add stuffing, finish, add the tail, and sew it together, and then I will have 3 cats done, instead of going crochet 1 whole cat, crochet 1 whole cat, crochet 1 whole cat. I think it is a much faster way of making things, because I just know what's happening, what's going to be next, instead of, oh, okay, I just finished this cat. How many stitches are in the magic ring? I don't remember. I just know it. And that's my whole batch making process pretty much. With these guys, you can't really batch make them because there's nothing you can leave unfinished really. So I just make one right after another so that I just have that pattern ingrained in my brain. And that is how it works for me for batch making. I think I got a lot done this week. I got, what did I get? 3 chicks, 3 mallards. This guy was not batch made. Neither was this guy. But I got 7 baby whales, 3 crabs. I finished like 4 flowers, and I'm trying to think of what else. I think that was kind of it. But again, that's a lot of inventory for me to make in a week, and I still have the rest of today. And I think I made 3 Pokeballs. I'm happy with what I've been able to achieve. I definitely could have pushed myself to make more, but I was already feeling the burnout coming, so I did not want to do that. And I'm very glad I didn't, because I'm still wanting to crochet and it will all be all right. Again, special shout out to Anna Luisa for sending me this awesome jewelry. Right now I'm wearing their black ring with a little sparkle inside of it. I'm wearing their Frida pearls, Asher hoops, and their medium gold hoop, I believe, is what I'm wearing. And then their medium pebble necklace. I've been wearing these earrings all week, swimming in them, showering with them, and they're all still perfectly shiny, looking good as new, and I just love this jewelry. So if you are interested, I will have a link down below available for you to use. Check it out. We could be twins. I will continue wearing this jewelry for the rest of today and for like the rest of my life, because the combination of my permanent necklace and this one is so fun, and with all my stacked piercings, they all look so good. I love having hoops. I'm trying to wink so I can see what I'm showing you because I don't have the peripheral vision, but I love it. So special shout out to Anna Luisa, and a special shout out to you for staying here, hanging out, watching this video. It really means a lot to me. We are almost at 6K, which is crazy. I never thought we would be really getting this far this quickly. I think it's only been like a year and 3 months. So that's really awesome. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Thank you all so much for watching. stay tuned for the market vlog. Hopefully it goes well, and I'll see you then. Bye!